We are SLAP, Sierra Leone Action Plan. We are a non-profit organization working in Sierra Leone to alleviate the issue of undernutrition in children by establishing partnerships with community schools throughout the country to initiate food and water distribution programs as well as education programs. We envision for Sierra Leone an increase in access to food and clean water to children and their families and a decrease in child mortality due to undernutrition and contaminated water-related illnesses within the next 3 years.
With our $1 million budget, we will allocate $500,000 to acquiring food from both local farmers and the U.S. to be given out through a food distribution program in Pujahan, the district we are working in. Additionally, $200,000 will be allocated to setting up a water filtration system in Pujahan and $300,000 to improving agricultural technologies for local Pujahan farmers to increase total food production. There are multiple factors that lead to child undernutrition in Sierra Leone. 70% of the population lives below the poverty line. Additionally, the fertility rate in the country is 4.5, meaning that families are usually raising multiple children, causing those living in poverty to struggle to obtain adequate amounts of food to feed the whole family. The rate of stunting, a clear indicator of undernutrition, is 37.9 for children under 5 in Sierra Leone. Undernutrition increases the likelihood of children falling sick and also increases the risk of death due to disease. Here at SLAP, we want to help alleviate the impact that undernutrition is having on children in Sierra Leone. We know that with so much of the population below the poverty line, food is often inaccessible to families, which can result in children not having enough to eat. As a result, we want to partner with schools in rural communities starting in the Pujahan district to create a food distribution program. Pujahan, which is located in the south of Sierra Leone, has an 80% rate of food insecurity and a 43% rate of malnutrition among its population. We will partner with farmers in this district to purchase and distribute food at schools in Pujahan to families in the community who need it. Fortified cereal products brought in from the U.S. will be included in the food distributed in order to ensure that children are getting all of the essential nutrients that they need. In order to measure our success with this program, we will track stunting rates in children in Pujahan over the next 3 years. We will also track child mortality rates for children under 5 to see if with increased food access, child mortality decreases.
Almost half of the population in Sierra Leone is not using a protected source of water. This means that they are drinking water from freestanding water and unprotected wells, which are commonly contaminated with chemicals and parasites which can cause diarrheal diseases. We have partnered with Waves for Water, which is an organization that works through donations and provides safe drinking water all throughout Sierra Leone. With $100, a water filtration system can be installed within a village with access to a body of water that will provide up to 1 million gallons of clean drinking water for that community. With communities that may not have access to a body of water, rainwater harvesting tanks will be installed on the gutters of schools to collect water throughout rainy seasons and store it for dry season use.
In order to combat food scarcity and child malnutrition, we are proposing farming improvements such as better seeds and fertilizer. Better seeds would use higher yielding varieties of plant crops that have higher genetic potential for high yields of production, as well as disease and pest resistance. We would also educate farmers on how to farm more efficiently. Using more efficient crops will lead to less work to get the same or better product, and in turn, less children needed to work. These seeds are also true seeds, meaning the farmer doesn't need to buy new seeds each year, as opposed to a hybrid seed made for efficiency. Once a farmer buys one seed, that plant will produce many new seeds with the same efficiency genetics that can be planted each year to increase yield continuously. We aim to decrease land erosion by 10% and increase crop yields by at least 25% in 3 years.
Some concerns that people may have are that the local people of Sierra Leone will be opposed to having foreign aid in terms of the resources and have foreign practices taught. We will overcome this by training local educators with the information to pass on to the families and children that come to the schools. We will get rid of the skepticism of our program by ensuring them of our commitment for the next 3 years.
Child mortality, malnutrition, and food insecurity decreases by 5% in the district of Pujahan after 3 years with improved knowledge on nutrition and resources. Our goal is to have 65% of the schools in this district to have this educational feeding program after 3 years with more kids in school.
Our implementation partners are CARE, the Water Project, and World Hope International. CARE helps in several different sectors, including health, education, and food security. The Water Project invests in local solutions to the water crisis in sub-Saharan Africa. World Hope International does work to help with clean water wells, education, and health and nutrition. All of these nonprofit organizations already do work in Sierra Leone and can help us build relationships with the locals who live there.
Thank you for your time and consideration and helping to provide hope for the families of Sierra Leone.